Phantom Pain gets a lot of shit from fans, including me. But in reality, it's a damn good Metal Gear game. So if you're looking for another one of those videos cutting into this game, you've come to the wrong place. Here I plan to give you a different perspective. Here I plan to show you why Metal Gear Solid 5 is a good game. There are so many ways in which this game just pulls you right into the world. For one, the CQC is the tightest it's ever been. The realistic means by which Big Boss employs Judo, BJJ, and JKD striking techniques delivers a satisfaction not really found in any of the other games. Even Snake Eater, although the CQC in that game was amazing, it doesn't have the realistic vibe this one does. The enemy bases themselves add a sense of immersion by having sensible and dynamic patrols. The sleeping patterns and change of equipment also keep the gameplay fresh. But if there's one thing that really brings you into the game, it's how it really makes you feel like Big Boss and how the gameplay adds directly to the lore of Big Boss becoming a villain. Now, although a lot of people criticize this for not really employing that into the story elements, you see this in the gameplay by how life has value not for life, but simply because of skill. If an NPC in the battlefield has high stats and can contribute to your base, the odds of you killing them decrease significantly. But if an enemy is, for example, a B rank or below, killing him isn't going to be that much of a deal to you. And that is reflective of Big Boss's mindset, the way that he values skills over human life. Therefore, by simply playing the game how it incentivizes you to play it, you get into the mindset of the villainous Big Boss, who doesn't do any crazy thing in the cutscenes like murder a whole bunch of children like the trailers indicated towards us. But instead, he simply has no regard for human life. And what better way to convey this than to have us play through it? Also, getting a high caliber rifle and sniping people in this game is oddly satisfying. Mother Base is interesting more so towards the beginning of the game. Many, including myself, criticize Mother Base for being bland. However, when things happen, they really happen. Having Dee Dee grow throughout and seeing tensions rise over Huey and Quiet is one of the story's high points. But even when nothing's happening, just sitting back and enjoying the vistas that this game has to offer has this peaceful feeling to it that makes you want to visit Mother Base every now and then. Perhaps the most overlooked aspect of the Phantom Pain is the emotional weight this entry in the saga carries. The pause arc and the melody really relay the feeling of loss the player and the characters feel over the good old days of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Simply listening to the Love Deterrence melody really makes me think of the suffering these characters have endured. Kaz's transformation from an optimistic visionary into an ineffective and cruel leader showcases this loss best. However, the heaviest hit the Phantom Pain has to throw at you is that none of it really matters. You're merely a proxy for Big Boss and doing the work that he couldn't be bothered with. The character we all wanted to play as while this game was still coming out has moved on from the lifestyle these characters are going through. So essentially, you're left to clean up the mess he doesn't want to look at. You're left to deal with his lieutenant that he no longer has an interest or need for. And that's where Phantom Pain really hits you. Well, that's all for me right now, guys. I hope this video might have changed your mind or maybe convinced you to pick this up and keep playing it again. Either way, if you want more Metal Gear content, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.